Hello, everybody. Welcome to Married Love is the Basketball.
Yeah, came out the block strong, sis.
Yeah.
You know what's
That's
super
still better than Angel saying, all right,
Chim.
what's your name? Chim?
Okay, don't let me mess this up.
I said, no, I was focused. I said, I'm going to do it right. Chim. Chantarangsu.
You wanted to be right so bad.
Chantarangsu.
That's like when Jim spilled the secret in the office, Josh. When Pam was pregnant.
I didn't watch
This
it.
guy
I
gets
didn't
it.
get that far into
This
the office,
guy
I'm sorry.
gets it.
Every time I try it, for
Tim
some reason, I end up.
Chatarangsu.
You know what it is? Netflix always suggests the same season over and over and
Oh,
over
yeah.
again.
That
and so
would
I
get
just
annoying.
end
Like,
up
I'm not
watching
here
That
it.
would be
Yeah,
get annoying.
it's
I
over.
said that would be get annoying.
We're all tired. Well, they're tired. I'm actually not that tired. I just continue to mess this up every single time. I am Melissa. We're at the Bald and Beautiful. I am Melissa.
Kevin Fredericks.
That chick Angel.
Marcus Tanksley.
Really?
And they're tired because they just filmed a new show that they're filming.
Yes, we did.
And what happened was it went doggone probably about 2 hours over.
Oh, my
Every
gosh.
other day we've gotten out at 5 o'clock.
Wait, every other day?
We've
This is
only
the
done one
second
other day.
Yeah,
The last day we got out at 5.
Kev, how
only
many
day
episodes
2.
you think we didn't?
We got out at 5, so I figured we get out at 5, get to come here, have an hour and a half break. This thing got
That
out
didn't
at
happen.
7.
It didn't happen. And not only that, Kevin always underestimates how long it takes to. Everything will always run perfectly. End on time, start on time. There will be no hiccups anytime Kevin's ever doing a schedule. Every single time. But we're moving on because that's not what we're here to talk about.
I'm
We're
tired from
actually-
normal life, career, exhaustion.
We need to do a mukbang on that.
Just exhaustion of life.
Just exhaustion of life. What keeps you up at night?
Okay, well, we'll do that for the next mukbang, excuse me, which is happening right after
Chim
that.
Chanarangsu.
Oh, wait, not with them. They're going to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
I
now
got.
with Pat.
That's
with-
just gonna be a podcast. It don't sound like it's gonna be
That
fun.
might be.
Okay, I
All
got
right.
something for them. But go
Okay.
ahead, let's talk about these people.
Okay, so we're just going to start with the heavy hitters, okay?
Brett and Olivia still not on the show.
No, okay, done.
Somehow
Check.
I thought they was coming. And then
Oh, they ain't
didn't.
coming back.
I don't
I
know.
didn't even-
They may come back like at the end of the movie, like
The movie. No, they do come back for
Decision day.
decision
Oh, do they?
To tell each other
Yes.
no.
Right.
Yeah,
they
better
ain't
be
give
good.
that
That'll be entertaining to see them in the
Yeah.
same room.
But I don't even know why they put her in this episode. I was
Me
like,
either.
I don't need to see her pack up. Bye.
I know, girl.
Yeah, get your stuff. Get your stuff and pull that coffee maker
But
out
let
the
me tell
trash.
you what makes Amani and Woody my all-time OG favorite. They were married in another lifetime because the same way Amani was getting the tea from Olivia, Woody was getting the tea from Henry.
Wasn't
Oh,
he
yeah,
though?
he was. He was.
Wasn't he?
And
Yeah.
again, if you don't think that night, that's
Come
all
on.
they
Yeah,
were
that's
They
what
talking
went up in that
about.
bed.
Hold up.
Let me tell you what Henry
But
said.
did you see
Yes.
how excited Amani was to tell everybody? Like, she looked every single person in the face. Well, then she said this.
No.
And
They-
then I said
and let me
that.
tell you, Woody is just as messy as Amani. Because
Yes.
he
Oh,
was
yeah.
talking. He said, "Where? I need some more wine."
Yes,
First of
he
all.
did. Yes, he did. He was like, "This is
Looking for the
good.
tea.
This
Looking
is
for
so
the-
good."
Looking
Oh.
for the tea. Only thing that annoyed me about Amani is when she was talking to Henry. It's like, what authority do you have to be
I was
like?
here
I
for it.
asked her the question.
I was here for it
well,
because she knows.
You know the next
all
word out of
he's-
my mouth.
No, she knows all he's gonna do is deflect and
He
have
deflect
someone else
McGee.
Oh, yeah.
answer.
That's what he
She
do.
was like, not today, sir.
And she
You're
ain't
on
let
the
him off
hot
the hook
seat.
either.
This question is for you and
Yeah.
you
Right.
alone. So let's talk about Christina and Henry because that's all we ever want to talk about.
Let me just say one thing about Henry.
Are you a flamboyant liar?
This man.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Henry.
When I tell you every opportunity to call this girl a liar, he
Yes.
goes, hey Henry, we ordering posted. What you want?
You know she's a
Christina
liar.
be lying. You hear me? Christina be lying to me. Now I'm gonna order what I would like, but she would lie about her order.
Absolutely.
He's been it probably about 6-7 times in this
did.
episode.
He said, I ain't letting it go. Y'all ain't going to be able to edit this
No,
out.
there's no way. He said it. He says she not being truthful. She stretches the truth. He's you telling stories. He be on her head, and also she got to stop with the fake crying.
It's the
Man.
worst.
You
She's not
gotta-
good at
you're
it.
not.
That's why I see them
just
idiots
wish
on the
Olivia
same. They
was here.
goddamn victim.
Why?
Get out of here with that crap.
Why would you be crying over that?
I
Why
know.
would that?
They
Why would
weren't-
that garner that much emotion from you?
And
They
everybody in
weren't
the room
buddies
was
like
just
that.
like,
Yeah, like
yeah, why you crying though?
Listen.
They've been in quarantine this whole time. You do
Right.
not have a connect. You had
Right.
they had basically the honeymoon, right? They didn't get together that much in the apartment.
No.
They were quarantined for 8 weeks. Then they were gone at the retreat. How did you gain this much feeling for
I don't
her?
know.
I forgot what Kev was saying,
He was
but
talking about her crying.
I just don't understand why I don't understand why Christina fake cried and won. I don't know why she tried to make us feel like she cared that much about Olivia.
Right.
I mean, she was always trying to call out Brett.
She
Yeah,
did it
but she
once
needed-
on the honeymoon. It's still just
but
like,
she
y'all
need to
ain't
call
that
her-
close.
Yeah,
They
call
definitely
herself
want that
out and
close.
quit making yourself the goddamn victim. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
she-
Shut up.
She was like, for that to happen, it's about to happen to you.
They
Yeah.
just
Not about to be
deserve
mad.
to be here.
Yeah.
Well, then they should have just decided, let's break up after.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They
But
had
they
that
didn't.
choice.
Woody said, girl, they don't want to be together. That was their decision. Why are you mad about it? I was like, Woody is not here for the shenanigans of
He's-
Christina this episode.
When he heard that Christina had called Henry gay, the way his eyes rolled in his head, you knew he was ready to spill that tea to his
yeah.
wife. Oh, he's so animated. That's why I love him.
I do too. And she is a liar. To your point earlier, I do not believe that she has ADHD at all. I believe she just made that
No.
up completely.
Made it up.
Completely made it up. I just think that this whole time she's been making herself out to be a victim because she's homeless. She needed a place to stay. She needed him to fall in love. He wasn't here
Yeah.
for it because he caught the dishonesty from the moment.
She was
they
into
met
that. She
each
was
other.
listening to that Brandy. If you put it on me, maybe we can fall in love. Then I could have somewhere to live.
If you put it down right, like
I was
the
gonna
way
say,
I
his
want
tone-
it.
I was like, I
Like,
don't know.
Kev just changed. I had no idea what song
I
he was
only knew
saying.
maybe we could fall in
How
love.
did you figure that
I
out?
was like, oh, terrible. Oh,
But yeah,
she's a liar all the way around.
Yeah, she's a
Henry-
flamboyant liar. I don't even know
Henry-
what that means.
Henry gonna habitual. Henry gonna come
That's
out
what
with
she
some
should've
merch. She's a liar.
He should.
Yeah,
Because because Henry is also petty. He demonstrated that to
Oh,
us
yeah.
the entire season.
It was great.
And this episode, he was definitely petty.
When they held up, who would more than likely go to jail?
Of course,
Obviously.
She was like rude. He was
Right.
like, well,
Facts.
you probably go to jail for perjury for sure. Even if you didn't commit the crime,
Fraud.
you finna get on that
Yeah.
stand and lie.
Yes.
Then when they won that first point, he said, "It's one more than I thought we were going to get."
That confidence she's always asking for always comes out when he being petty.
Yeah.
Right.
He be loud.
Like, here's the
Right.
confidence right here.
it's the
lady.
confidence you want. It's just always against you.
It is such a sassy confidence.
It is sassy. I'm back on Team Henry. I
Oh,
only
yeah.
was not Team Henry for like half of one
Oh, yeah, I was gonna
episode.
say, I've always been Team Henry.
But yeah, I'm
What was that
definitely-
one when he told them and not her the thing?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
But
Like,
honestly,
he's not giving her anything. She
and
don't
I mean, to
deserve
be fair, he
anything.
wasn't. But obviously, what was happening was he called her out for being a deceptive liar from jump,
Yeah.
and was
Day
like,
one.
"There's going to be a distance between us because I can't get with you like that."
He also looked even annoyed by her picking out the room.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he's
just-
like, girl, they all got a bed in them
Yeah.
and windows.
She was like, the way it smells. And I was like, girl.
It was like, okay, girl,
What's up with the
whatever you
resort
want.
not having curtains on the window? Or did they do that for lighting for the filming?
I
didn't
know.
even
That was one of those detail things nobody
I was
probably
about to say
noticed.
that's
I
your
was like,
QA coming out.
Why, I was like,
Wait,
why don't
where's
they
the
have
curtain?
curtains
That's
up?
your QA
Marcus
showing.
really watched that and was like, ain't no curtains.
What is
I
going
don't
on
buy
here?
it.
Can't escape it, y'all.
Okay, anything else on Christina and Henry?
Nah.
They're not going to make it.
I honestly,
And I would
there might
honestly
be a
be
t-
surprised if she said yes and he said no.
she's not saying
Yeah.
yes.
Well, she still she
I
seems
think
like
she
I
need a
think she
room.
needs somewhere to put her head. But yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
she's
true.
still like, well, I feel like it can be. Well,
She
are you
did
willing to
say
try?
at one point, "I do feel like it's getting better," and I was
Nah,
like,
she's just lying.
Yeah, she be
Yeah.
living in a
She lying to
fantasy
herself.
world.
No,
Yeah.
she
She
doesn't
like called
believe
him
it.
gay and
That's
then just
Olivia
went on
all
about her
over
life
again.
like she
and then,
didn't.
right,
Yeah.
and then never showed him the text message.
it's like-
to
Right.
Oh,
prove-
that's the other thing she lied about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was like, I feel
and that's
like
why
she
he's
be
been
making
so
up
petty.
stuff.
Like, you really gonna tell everybody I'm gay? Like,
Right.
For real?
So what's so funny is why is Henry not like decision days today? No.
Because he's enjoying these trips.
That's what it feels like. He's like, this is almost like going to North Virginia. This is great.
He probably so jealous that Amelia and Bennett get to move to Virginia. He was like, this is my vacation land.
Right.
Richmond, smack
like,
dab in the middle of the Caribbean.
I'll come visit.
All right, anything else on them? I think we've milked them. All right, next couple is let's go to Amelia and Bennett. I just want to say that Bennett's Kanye moment when he said, "I just want to let everybody know that we've had sex."
I know. He made that announcement so quick at the retreat. They were like, what you getting, the chicken or the fish? Just want you guys to know.
I got the coochie.
So I can't be the only one, and I wasn't surprised. I was just like, of course he just did. eating his food with a whisk.
I didn't even see
I
that.
didn't even see it.
He literally every day showed everybody eating. He stabbed a whisk into his chicken and put it in his mouth. How did y'all miss that?
Wait a minute, he's chicken?
Whatever he was eating it with a whisk. That's not the point, Angel.
I'm sorry.
Did you bring a whisk with you?
How did you find a whisk at a resort? And they walking up to at a camping ground, whatever it was. They walking up with this glamping.
That's a new term, ain't it?
Yeah,
It's
is.
been
Yeah.
around for a few years, but yeah,
Years?
people. Yeah, they
Yeah.
did that on like one of the Real Housewives.
Oh, I've only
Long
heard of
time.
it like
Of
the last
Atlanta.
6 weeks.
Oh no, it's been out for at least 6 years.
Is it just like glorified camping?
Yeah, it's like you're not actually camping.
It's
you're
what
staying in
black
luxurious.
women want to do when they say camping.
Yes, that's the exact way to describe
You ain't
it.
trying to eat no beans off of a fire?
Ain't nobody trying to really be outside. Ain't nobody
No.
really trying to be on the ground.
I just want a couple of cute pictures for the gram,
Exactly.
and then I want to sleep somewhere luxurious.
Exactly.
And also, I
That's
wanna be
called
back at
that's
the
called
hotel.
going to a hotel and then walking taking a brisk walk through the park
Yeah, but
Yes.
you can have an open fire or something, you know?
in the
You want to do
fireplace.
camping type
You want
activities.
Instagrammable camping moments.
Yes.
And then when you go to sleep, you want the amenities of.
You ain't trying to pee outside.
Here's the thing:
Heck no.
Instagrammable camping moments is like just taking a nice hike.
Yes.
No,
Cause
I
like
want to
this
make
the-
s'mores.
But you know what? This side note, there's this really dope glamping area that just got set up in Kentucky. Didn't I show you? They have like
we
the
talked about it.
gigantic tents that have
Yeah,
like
it's like-
actual beds. They have like
me up.
electricity. It's
like
gorgeous.
some black women that like bought
Yeah,
how
4
many
black
acres?
women
Like
started
70,
it.
Of
700 acres.
course.
Of course.
Of course.
We got to go. Bald and the Beautiful.
Bottom
Anyway,
Beautiful, down in
Okay.
Paducah.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was funny. Oh, wait, I have one more moment I want to say. When they had to do the Dear Young Me letters,
Oh my God.
and Amelia's letter was all heartfelt and romantic and sweet.
Uh-huh.
And Bennett said, "Don't open the Pokemon card."
yes, he did. I was like, what?
He never brought her into it. Then he
Ever,
was like,
not once.
Girl,
I didn't know
obviously I was
you.
gonna meet you. This you talking about 20 grand for a car. This is what I really need to tell myself.
This right
You
here.
was gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, she was just all into it, basically crying. He's like, Pokemon card, don't open it.
It was also funny when Bennett was just like, they're like, why are you so comfortable with moving to Virginia? He was like, everything I was doing is done now.
And that's what, like, really.
It's done. This is done.
Like why he's doing both, I
got-
have no idea. Like
Yeah.
what is holding you there?
he has like all the stuff I was doing is not there, so I might as well be doing nothing in a new city.
Right.
I was like, well, you ain't wrong.
That's what I thought from soon as the pandemic broke out. I was like, why would he stay? Like all of his fake jobs from before are now like non-existent fake jobs.
For real. Like for real.
Like
He
theater
can't even.
director.
Also,
What?
he said he ain't never made more than 20K in a
20,000
year.
a year.
I
You
think-
are poverty.
Yeah.
In 2000, maybe I'd be like, okay.
In the year 2000?
Yeah. But 20 years later, dude, like that's
Yeah.
I
He
almost,
was living
almost
alone in a
30.
tiny
I
house?
almost spent it on
Yeah, he
gas.
built the tiny house and lived in it by himself.
That's why he got to do that one ply. He ain't make no money.
That's
Can't
so
be
Yeah.
having full rolls of toilet tissue.
No, he
In a
can't.
panoramic?
Does it get cold in Louisiana?
Yeah, I thought so. They
I
got a
never been
winter.
cold there.
They don't have a winter. You've been there in the winter.
We did Christmas there one year, and it wasn't really cold.
Oh.
But that's only
Okay.
1 year. I can only speak to the 1 year I did it.
You didn't do it with me. Oh, when you were a kid. Oh, okay. You didn't have a life before when I was there.
She's like, the weather didn't act right before I got
Just
with you.
to say, you didn't have a lot. You didn't do it with
that
me. No.
Then
Then
it
it
didn't
didn't
happen.
Then you didn't
Then it
go.
didn't happen.
You
Then it
haven't
didn't
been.
happen. You're
Yeah.
so silly, sir.
The other thing I wanted to say is when Bennett was reading the letter, let me tell you something. Academy Award winning performance. You guys didn't see all of his acting skills coming out when he was reading the letter?
You noticed that, but you didn't see him stab a whisk into his
I
food.
was so enthralled. Like, tell me more. I thought he was doing such a phenomenal job. Nobody else noticed?
No.
No,
That's the cue.
no, I
I'm
didn't.
sorry, Liz.
That's the influencer in you.
I thought he did such a great job. I was like, oh, he really can act for real. This is amazing.
I didn't think that.
This is amazing.
I was too busy laughing that he was not talking about her at all.
I
That was
knew
funny.
It was so
that
goofy.
she was annoyed by it.
Oh, she
Oh,
was
yeah, she
like,
was very annoyed.
her smile went for like, oh, so you ain't really gonna mention me at all.
This
You
is
see,
not
I
a
really
Into the
joke.
letter?
No. Like
he was steadfast.
20
in it.
grand? I made this 3 years.
He was steadfast in that. It was really sweet when he sang her the lullaby and then she fell asleep. I was like, y'all just cute for no reason. Enough.
I missed
She
that
was
part.
gone. He sang and she was dead to the world.
You missed that moment?
Yeah.
But saw the whisk?
They were eating. I'm a hungry person.
Listen, I missed almost all the moments. These are flashes. These are
He
flashes
said, I'm
of
a hungry
images.
person.
Hell yeah.
What you doing with that food?
I'm always
Yeah.
hungry, y'all. All day.
That's hilarious. Okay, that's all I got on Amelia and Bennett, child. They
Yeah.
wasn't that interesting. All right, Miles and Karen.
You know what? Go
He's
ahead.
cracking.
Huh?
He's cracking.
In what
Yeah,
way?
under
In
the
what way?
Under the weight of that
Yeah.
relationship, under
Yeah.
carrying all the weight of the relationship, he's more vocal about the negative stuff. I
Yeah.
feel like than
Oh,
more
yeah,
than
definitely,
anything.
yeah.
He's like, man,
You can only
sex.
take so much of it.
And also, yeah, for sure, Woody also makes it really worse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Obsessed. He's like, you ain't had no sex,
Right.
Yeah.
no slit. You ain't been,
Nothing.
you ain't smelled in the hug. Couldn't be me. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
he
that
did.
makes
he
what you're
rubbed it
going
in.
through
He definitely
even
rubbed it
worse.
in. Because before now, Woody's actually been a pretty good support.
Right.
And I'm like, really, you gonna just rub it?
He
that
rubbed
his
it in
face?
for a long
Being that this ain't getting rubbed in your face, I'm gonna rub this in your face.
Right. Pretty much.
I was
Pretty
like,
much.
okay, Woody. And I feel like Miles was just like, yeah, this is kind of like.
I thought about this on the way over here.
Tell me.
So, I doubt either one of these ladies would ever do a show like this. However, if either of you were paired with somebody that you weren't attracted to, how much different would you all act than what Karen's act?
Very.
I would too.
Because we know for a fact, Melissa, you don't like being touched at all.
No, I wouldn't.
Listen, I'd be kissing Melissa too much, like on purpose. I was doing it this morning, and I was like, one kiss, she good. Two kiss, she's okay. The fourth kiss, she was like, okay.
Literally, there was a
Okay.
moment when Amani and Woody were in the bed, and he kept kissing her. She said, "Okay," and I was like,
You're like, she is me.
"The way that
She
I understand
understands.
this on the spiritual level."
Right. I would act differently because if he was that unattractive to me, I would just get a divorce. I wouldn't put him through.
No, I'm not changing the fact because she is mean to him. But I don't know if it's mean or just, she just like.
Inconsiderate type of way. Like I get that you can't control your attraction to
Yeah.
someone. Either it's there or it's not. But if that attraction is going to be a deal breaker, I'm not about to string you along. Like I'm not about to. It's not especially if it's to the point where you just like almost repulsed, and to the point where you're like just making fun of them. It's just like, why would I? I'm
'cause
not
I've
that
tried
mean.
I've tried to talk to girls that wasn't attracted to me, and it was obvious, but it was easy for me to cut loose. I'm like, all right, F you then. 'Cause,
I can
You can feel that when they're
Yeah.
attractive. Like, he
But it's
kind of
like-
stuck.
because it's a marriage thing.
Right.
But it's just like, I don't know. Is that a
How
conversation
would
they
you
just
be
need to
different?
have off camera?
I would be different because I would not do this show.
She's like, I would not exist in this scenario. That's how I would be different.
But also, I can be nice for the sake of being nice, and then get to decision day and be like, but also no.
Right. Oh, he would know if we stayed in it. He would already know this is not going to happen. But if you want to stay on the show, we can, pretend, act, whatever you want to do. We're not kissing, but we're going to make that agreement. I don't want it to seem like I don't want to make it seem like it's me not putting out. I want you to be like, yeah, I think we should really wait until. Okay,
So
I would
wait,
do
you
it.
gonna not want to be with him, not want to give him none, and then have the narrative not be that that's what it is.
Right. I'll be like, look, I'm not giving you no poom poom when I know I'm going to divorce you. But if you want to stay on this show, if that's your goal, these are
I'm
the
with it.
agreements. Yeah, these are this
Don't
is it.
touch me, don't kiss me, and act like you didn't want the sex. You
Right.
make it seem like you wanted to wait,
Right.
not me.
And you
Andrew
get
would
these,
be like, I sure would give him some. Don't you
I'll
dare
be
ask.
like, yeah, come on. He's a holy guy, Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think it's painful to watch. Like, and he is trying. He's got little nicknames
just-
for.
Wait, did you just doze off?
I took a 1 second nap. I said, let me see what it feels like.
But his head was there.
I said, I
Poor
gotta get up.
Kevin. Oh, poor Kevin.
I feel like the moment it changed for Miles is, it was two things. One, when Pastor Cal was like, you got to have something in it for you too.
Right.
And then when she said, I don't want you to regret it, it's like when he clicked in for real and didn't try reaching for her so much. And ever since then, it's kind of been downhill for them. Bad. I'd be looking for her to come closer to him, like feel like she's moving towards.
And it almost seems like she's trying, but she's fighting herself.
Yes.
Oh, that's
It's like you
true.
see her trying, but it's like I see you fighting yourself. So a piece of you wants to be there.
100%. I agree. I feel like that's the best description of her. She wants to get out of her own head and get there. Because she was like, I didn't really want to go to this retreat. I've been working a lot. And he was like, I need this. I need anything.
And she was all like, when he did the whole speech about Black Lives Matter and all that, she was like, I was so shocked that he, spoke so articulately about it. And I would be like, girl, don't try to act like you like anything about him now. Girl.
was
I've been
a
in
long
this
speech,
situation.
though.
Like
It
Angel,
was a speech.
And then Christina was, it just means so much to me.
She's just like, that is happening to you guys and not us.
Yeah.
I think that's what put me to sleep. That's why I started falling asleep.
I've been set up with girls before. Even Angel knows some of them. And it's just like, but she was nice. Why do you like her? I was like, I just wasn't feeling her like that.
Yeah.
And everybody around me is like, but why? I'm like, cause I wasn't.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that is. They ain't gonna make it.
They ain't gonna make it.
I didn't say that
think
from the beginning.
Yeah, I think they're friend zone. I wanted to believe they were gonna make it.
I want
They're
to
not gonna
gamble.
I
make
don't
it.
think
I
they'll
want to
be friends
gamble and say
after
they're gonna
this.
make it.
I did want to say that Miles is obviously words of affirmation boy.
Obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
He done hinted at, he didn't even hint. He told her straight
You
up,
need
Yeah.
to tell me.
I
I
need
look
you to
good.
say, hey,
Yeah.
you look good. She was like, you okay, I will not be able to tell the truth though.
Right. I don't think that though. Oh, bless
Yeah,
his
they're
heart.
not gonna make it. And the last thing, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I also noticed. Did you guys notice the scoring in this episode? God dang it! Yes,
The score.
Literal score?
yes. There was like a countryman singing his whole.
Oh yeah, I
entire
did hear that.
soul
I
out.
literally heard that. I was like, is this
Amazing.
royalty free music? Who this man singing
Hold
for
up.
his soul?
Why were they playing games in the rain?
Was it raining?
It was raining hard.
Why
They
all
were
be noticing
wet.
different things? We all need to be on one accord with what we notice,
They were wet when
so
they
we
were
can
out
all
there
talk about it.
playing the string and two balls. I've never seen that game before. They
Oh
were-
yeah, that's the game Karen was killing at.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are they playing in
Oh,
the
just
rain?
Karen and Miles.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little thing where you throw it and it wraps around the stick.
Oh,
Has anybody,
I did
have
see
y'all
that.
ever heard that, seen that game before?
No.
No. That
They
looked
act like it
something
was.
somebody
It must
made
be a
up.
Louisiana. Yeah,
I was like,
it looked like
what?
a set designer was like, "Hey, just do this and
Just
Right.
put
make
that
a
on
game
there.
out."
That was like cornhole to the extreme.
Cornhole 2.
She was amazing at it though.
She
She
was
was.
really good.
He be trying to parlay those moments into like a hug, and she be like, no, though.
So let me know if you guys was listening to the score.
Oh, I didn't listen. But so do y'all think that the two couples that when y'all only think the two couples are gonna make it?
I think Amani and Woody are going to make it, and I think
Bennett and Amelia.
are going to make it, and Karen and Miles are wasting time.
Yes.
They've been wasting time. Karen been wasting
Who's
that
the other
boy's
couple?
time.
Oh,
The
Henry and-
Henry
Oh,
and
yeah, they're
Christina, they were only there for the free meals. Right about
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I agree.
That's it.
That's how it looks right now.
All right, child. We know y'all going to be mad because this was probably a 20-minute episode
Yeah.
when we string it together with all the edit.
Is there only one more episode left?
I think there's 2.
I feel like it's been speeding up since the quarantine.
Yeah, I do
God.
too.
Because
I don't
decision day
know.
was like 13 days.
Because I thought he said that there was only 2 weeks until, he said 2 weeks, but that's
They be
real
dragging
time.
that
Who
out.
knows?
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So until the next episode, thank you guys so much for joining us. Bye.